Welcome to today's flow class. Again, we'll be focused on the hip area. Many of the postures that we're doing today will be similar to yesterday, and we'll just build on a few new elements today. So just be prepared for that. This is our last practice for the week, so it's going to be a good practice to just enter into our active recovery. Let's go ahead and begin in a seated, cross-legged position. So we'll start by breathing together. We'll do 3 rounds of breath just to connect consciously to our breathing. Go ahead and begin. We'll inhale and exhale. Inhale, taking a full breath. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. Going through a few shoulder rolls, continue to breathe. And then rolling the shoulders forward. Coming back to neutral, inhale, take a full breath. And exhale. Bring the hands together. Once again, we'll interlace the fingers and just push the palms of the hands outward. Breathe here for a few rounds of breath. Inhale, stretching the arms up, pressing the ceilings up toward the ceiling, elongating the sides of the waist. Exhale, we're going to lean and hold to the right side. Inhale, stretching center. Exhale, lean to the left and hold. Inhale, center, stretching. Exhale, we'll do those little micro movements. Once again, just to open up the sides of the waist, awaken the body. Inhale, stretching upward again. Exhale, we'll twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twisting to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, we'll just do these little rolls to the torso. Connecting the movement with the breath. Let's go in the opposite direction. Good, and making our way back to center. Inhale, take a breath. Exhale. Let's go ahead and move onto all fours, bringing the shoulders over the hands. Bringing the hips over the knees. Let's go ahead and move the knees out a little bit, bring the feet together. We'll just come into an extended child's pose, stretching the arms out, then dropping the forehead gently toward the floor. And breathing here. Take one more breath. Inhale, coming back up to all fours, bringing the shoulders over the hands, hips over the knees, curl the toes under and lift the hips, coming into downward facing position. Extend through the arms, ground the feet into the floor. We'll take a few rounds of breath here. From here, inhale, step the right foot forward. We're going to drop the back knee down, coming on to the fingertips. Breathing here. And from here, we're going to go ahead, inhale, lifting the spine, the torso upright, the arms down by our sides. Just roll the shoulders back. Draw in through the lower belly, lift the chest, lift the chin, and just hold here. So once again, when we lift the torso, it just intensifies the stretch, especially through the back leg, through that back leg of the hip. One more breath. Let's bring the hands down and step back, downward facing position. Inhale, step the left foot forward, drop the back knee to the floor, come to the fingertips and breathe here. Lift the chest and lift the chin, breathing. Coming upright, keep the arms down by your side and just roll the shoulders back, lift the chest, lift the chin and hold. Feel the hips just sink down toward the floor as you also elevate through the chest. So we never want to feel like we're collapsing downward. We always want that opposing energy working up as the hips sink downward. So you'll really feel it through this hip here. One more breath. Hands down, exhale, stepping back into downward facing position. Let's take a few breaths in downward facing. Just grounding down through the hands, grounding through the feet. Inhale, step your right foot forward. We'll drop the back knee down, taking one breath on the fingertips. Inhale, arms down, roll the shoulders back, one breath. From here, inhale, sweep the arms overhead and really leaning back, coming into this slight extension. One more breath. Exhale. Hands down, step back, downward facing position. Inhale, step the left foot forward, drop the right knee down, coming onto fingertips. Lift the chest, lift the chin, one breath. Inhale, coming up, roll the shoulders back, lift the heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up, stretching up toward the ceiling and then taking it back. A few breaths here. Exhale. Hands down, stepping back, downward facing position. Take one more breath. Inhale, step your right foot forward.
We're going to come into a high lunge. So keeping the back leg straight and being on the balls of the feet of the back foot. We're just going to come onto the fingertips. I'm going to sink the hips down, but keep the back leg very strong and active. Lift your chest, lift your chin, and hold here. We're going to hold here for a few rounds of breath. Good. Flatten the palms and stepping back. Downward facing. Or not downward facing. Oh yeah, downward facing. Exhale. Pushing back, grounding through the hands. Inhale, stepping the left foot forward. Back leg straight, back leg very active. Align the knee over the ankle, coming onto fingertips. Elevate the chest and lift the chin. Breathing. You'll really feel the back leg work and the elongation of the hip flexors here. One more breath. Exhale, hands down, stepping back, downward facing position. Inhale, step the right foot forward, back leg extended. Let's come onto the fingertips. One breath. Next, we're going to inhale, coming up, interlace the fingers, pressing into the thigh, back leg nice and strong. Lift your chest. This takes a bit more strength, as well as an opening through the hip area. Breathing here. One more breath. Exhale. Hands down, stepping back. Downward facing position. Inhale, step the left foot forward, the back leg up, and engage up to fingertips. The back leg nice and straight. Inhale, come to the thigh, interlacing the fingers, elevate your chest. Breathe here. One more breath. Exhale, hands down, stepping back, downward facing position. From here, we'll inhale, come into pigeon pose, right side, dropping the right leg. Again, either aligning the shin bone to the front edge of your mat or to whatever degree, bringing the foot closer to the opposite hip. Wherever you place the leg here or the foot, just all depends on how you can more efficiently settle into the pose. So we'll come up onto the fingertips first, breathing a few rounds of breath here. Coming back to the elbows or down toward the elbows. Still create a lift through your chest, slightly lift the chin. Breathing here. And then from here, extend the arms outward, stretching through the arms as long as you can. And exhale, drop the forehead down toward the floor. One more breath. Slowly taking it up, coming onto The elbows, take a breath. Coming on to the fingertips, take a breath. Flatten the palms, lift the hips, downward facing. Inhale. Pigeon pose on the left side. So making sure the back leg is nice and active, we'll come onto fingertips. Elevate the chest, lift the chin, ever so slightly, breathing here. Exhale, dropping down to the elbows, a few breaths. Exhale, extend the arms as long as possible. Stretch through the arms and drop the forehead gently toward the mat. Breathing here, breathing into any areas of resistance. One more breath. Inhale, coming on to the elbows. Take a breath. Inhale, coming on to the fingertips. Take a breath. Flatten the palms, lift the hips, downward facing position. From here, we'll just gently drop to the knees. Just take the knees out just a little bit, feet together. We'll come into that extended child's pose, stretching through the arms and dropping the forehead. Breathing consciously. Good. From here, inhale, go ahead and come up to an upright position. Then we'll go ahead and take rest from here. Lying down, the legs to relax, the palms facing upward, the back body sinking into the floor, the eyes close, and releasing all conscious control of the breath. Allow the legs and feet to naturally roll open, and the palms open up toward the ceiling, the back body sinking into the floor, releasing all conscious control of the breath and closing the eyes. So that's it for today's hip-themed, flow-based class. We will have an active recovery tomorrow, and next week we start with our Ashtanga practice. So we will see you then. Thank you.